Okay, welcome back to another video, guys. So in this little video, I'm going to break down another Pilates exercise for you. So we're going to do rolling like a ball. This exercise is fantastic for lumbar mobility, so your lower back, getting it moving, getting it a little bit more mobile. Now, some people are going to struggle with this more than others. It depends on the posture that you have naturally in your back anyway. So if you're one of those people that has quite a big dip in their back here, you have quite a pronounced dip in your lumbar back, in your lumbar spine, this exercise is going to be a little bit more of a challenge for you as opposed to somebody who's either a little bit flatter in their back or naturally inclined to be a little bit more rounded. Okay, so the only reason I'm telling you that is because if you give this exercise a go and it really doesn't feel like it's for you, or you really feel like it's a struggle, that might be why. Okay, and obviously it's a little bit difficult on a video. If I was in person, online, in a class, anything like that, I'd kind of have a look at your posture, I'd give you some different exercises to maybe set you up for it. So one of those exercises, if you do feel like that's you, is your shoulder bridge. We've done that previously in a couple of other videos, so have a look at those if you're not quite sure on that one. But shoulder bridge is a really nice one to start to get the lower back a little bit more mobile, slightly more gentle. But this is a really fun exercise and there's no reason why you can't try it. So unless you're dealing with some good back pain at the moment, then give this one a go and just go gently. But of course modify it if you need to. So I'll show you this exercise first and then I'll talk you through it a little bit of how we're going to approach it. So rolling like a ball. We're going to come up onto the tip of the toes. You're going to have the hands around the back of the thighs, or you can hold on to the shins if you prefer, whichever you'd rather. And then we're going to find our balance here, ideally with the feet off the floor, and then clues in the name. You're going to roll like a little ball, come back up, and you're going to try and balance here without touching your feet down to the floor. Okay? If you need to touch your feet down, of course, just do. So we're going to break this down. So this is what I mean if you're really naturally kind of very flat in the back or curved the other way. Obviously this is going to feel quite alien, maybe a little bit difficult for you. So just see, that might be one of the reasons why. Now what we want to just make sure here is that we watch the distance between your knees and your face. Obviously we don't want to get a knee in the chin or anything like that. So just keep an eye on that. But also the idea here is that all of this is coming from your core. So if we're kind of really using the legs, it makes it a lot easier. So try and think about keeping the same gap roughly between your knees and your chest as you do this, as a rough guide. So give it a go if you haven't already. Hold on to the shins and you've got a good anchor there, so we can sort of take the elbows out wide rather than having them tucked in here close. So take the elbows out wide, you've got a little bit more strength here in the arms there. So you can really hold the legs in nice and close using the strength in your arms, and then the rest of it really is all about coming from your core. So draw the belly button in, try and tuck the tail under from the core muscles. So let's go again if you haven't already. So little breath in, on the breath out find your balance and then roll. Tuck the chin, keep the head off the floor, come back up, find your balance if you can, and then put your feet back down on the floor. Well done. Let's do that again. So coming back up, arms nice and tall, find your balance, take a breath in. As you breathe out, roll. Keep the knees away from the chest, find your balance, and then let it relax. Good, let's just do that one more time. So when you're ready, find your balance, tuck the tail under, draw the belly button in, keep the knees the same distance from the chest, find your balance, and then let the feet come down onto the floor and rest. Good, give the arms a little bit of a shake out. So if that one feels really, really challenging, you can always come into your shoulder bridge just to start to get the back mobile. But if it does feel challenging, it's quite a useful little bit of feedback that your body's giving you, that maybe you're a little bit tighter in your lower back at the moment. Might just be today. If it's next time you try it as well, then maybe it's a bit of a pattern for you. Maybe you are just a little bit tighter here. Currently, that's something you might want to start to work on, doing some more stretches or mobilizing exercises for that part of the body. But it's a nice little exercise to start to build into a bit of a Pilates workout or a Pilates routine. Really, really good to get you thinking about using your core, get you loosening up in your back. And obviously that's a very key area for horse riders if we're trying to do something like a sitting trot or canter leads or anything like that, anything that we're trying to sit to. That shock absorption, that suspension is really important in that part of the body, in the lower back, because that will then affect the rest of the body. So if we're really stuck, really tight in that lower part of the back and other places, but this area specifically, that's going to have a huge knock-on effect all the way up the spine, up into the shoulders, up into the arms, what kind of aids we can give the arms, how well we can keep our core switched on. So it's really important that we start to teach our body to be able to relax as well as be strong. That's what we're hoping to do ideally. So Pilates and exercises like that can help you a little bit with that sort of thing. So give that one a go, let us know how you get on. It's a nice fun one, so just relax into it. Make sure you're breathing, not holding your breath, and you can always do it on a kind of a thick Pilates mat, or you can put a couple of cushions down so that you don't hit your head. Do it on a carpet if you're not quite sure. See how you go. Nice one guys, give it a try, let us know how you get on.